How long will it take you to become fluent in English? Is it 30 days? 1 year? 10 years? If you've ever Googled this question, you have probably found a whole range of answers, including some experts who promise you can go from 0 to 100 and become fluent in English in 30 days. But have you ever tried a program like that promised you everything? At the end, you probably felt quite disappointed. Today, we're going to talk about 5 important factors that will help you to become fluent in English and help us to answer this question of how long it will take you to reach this dream of fluency. Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com, and like always, I have created a free PDF worksheet for you for today's lesson. It includes all of the 5 important points that we need to consider when thinking about how long it will take you to become fluent, including some solutions, some problems that a lot of my English students face in their English journey, and some ideas, I hope, to help you reach fluency. So you can click on the link in the description to download this free PDF worksheet today. It is my gift to you. Before we get started, I have a question. Are you an intermediate English learner who has been stuck on an intermediate plateau? That means that you made a lot of progress at the beginning and then you feel like you're not really making any progress. You were on an intermediate plateau and you can't bump yourself up to that advanced fluent level. Is this you? Well, I'd like to introduce you to the Fearless Fluency Club, which has helped thousands of motivated intermediate English learners bump up their English level to advanced and finally reached the wonderful dream of fluency. To join me in the Fearless Fluency Club and save 55%, level up your English skills, speak real English, you can click on the link in the description this week only to get that special discount. All right, let's get started with the first answer to the question, how long will it take me to become fluent? The first answer is, it depends on your current English level. If you are an absolute beginner right now, and maybe that means you have to watch subtitles to understand my English lessons, well, of course, it's going to take you longer to reach fluency than for people who are at an intermediate or already an advanced English level. So if you join a course and someone promises you will learn everything you need to know to become absolutely fluent in 30 days and you're a beginner English learner, turn off that radio in your ears, don't listen to it. Instead, we need to be more realistic that it depends on where you're starting in your English journey. The second answer to this important question is it depends on if you want to be a fluent English reader or a fluent English speaker. If you are wanting to level up your English skills because you need to read research documents for your career, well, you're going to achieve reading fluency in a different way and at a different speed than someone who's trying to speak fluently, have English conversations without hesitation with a variety of people. These two paths are quite different. So you need to decide what type of fluency are you searching for? Are you searching for just reading fluency? Do you want to just understand English TV shows and movies? Okay, so maybe you need listening fluency, or are you reaching for speaking fluency? Well, let's go on to step number 3 to answer that question as well. The third answer to this question, how long will it take me to become fluent, is one of the most important. It depends on what your definition of fluency is. Like we mentioned, if you are going to study English papers for academia, okay, well, this is a much different definition of fluency than someone who's going to move to the US and need to interact and speak in English every day. So I have a question for you. What does fluency mean to you? This is a big question. You don't need to answer it right now. I'd like to give you some ideas, including my personal definition of fluency, but yours might be different for you. Consider why you're deciding to learn English. Is it because you want to travel easily? Do you want to be able to speak with your coworkers? Do you want to learn more about your academic field or your career and you have to read high-level research papers? What is the reason why you're deciding to learn English? You can see that all of these different scenarios, these different reasons for learning English mean that you're on a different path to fluency. Your definition of fluency will be different. Well, what about for me? For me, my personal definition of fluency means that you can speak easily and comfortably about multiple topics. Your vocabulary doesn't need to be perfect. Your grammar doesn't need to be perfect. Your pronunciation just needs to be clear and understandable. But if you feel comfortable speaking, and if the other person feels comfortable having a conversation with you, they're not changing their speech depending on how you speak. They're speaking normally and you're speaking comfortably. That means, in my opinion, that you're fluent. So how can you get comfortable speaking about multiple topics in English? Well, I'd like to invite you to join me in the Fearless Fluency Club Unlimited. With over 75 conversation topics, from massage to books to addiction to cross-cultural romance, you'll master understanding a variety of fast English speakers, use over 1,500 useful vocabulary expressions, and meet thousands of motivated English learners who practice speaking together each week. This is my biggest, most inclusive, most comprehensive fluency course, and for this week only, I'm offering it for a 55% discount. Plus, as a special bonus, for the first time ever, I'm offering a 4-month payment plan. This will help you speak English fluently and not break the bank all at once. You can click on the link below this video to join me in the Fearless Fluency Club Unlimited. Practice speaking about a variety of topics so that you can reach fluency. And if you join this week, you can get a 55% discount. I hope to see you there. All right, let's go to the fourth answer for the important question, how long will it take me to become fluent? The fourth answer is, well, it depends on the tools and techniques that you're using. I want to ask you, which one do you think will take you longer to achieve fluency? Using an English game app for 10 to 15 minutes per day, or joining a full course with a guide, with lessons, with speaking partners that you can study with on a weekly basis? Which one will take you longer to achieve fluency? Yep, that first one. If you're just using simple tools or simple techniques, it is going to take you longer to achieve fluency. Some of the best ways are to combine methods. Yes, use a game app, and you can join a course, maybe the Fearless Fluency Club Unlimited, ooh, where you can really have access to the best tools and techniques and quickly level up your English skills to reach fluency. And our fifth and final answer to this important question, how long will it take me to become fluent, is, well, it depends on you. It does not depend on your personal level of intelligence. Instead, it depends on your motivation, determination, your attitude, and your mindset. The good news is, even if you used to think that you weren't good at learning languages or good at learning English, well, these things, your determination, your motivation, your mindset and attitude, we can always learn those things. So no matter how you feel about your learning ability, you can always grow your motivation and determination. One of the best ways to stay motivated to learn English and to have a positive mindset and attitude about your growing skills is to speak with other people. This really helps us to understand why we're learning English in the first place. Well, it's a communication tool. That's what language is. I would love to help you connect with other motivated English learners. This will help you, and it will also help other English learners. You're working together. When you join the Fearless Fluency Club, you will meet a community of motivated English learners from all around the world who can help you to stay motivated and have a positive attitude, because learning English is a roller coaster. As we know, some days you feel really great and some days you don't. And what can you do on those difficult days? Well, when you're surrounded by a community of other English learners who are on the same journey, you can easily be boosted up and maintain that motivation and determination. So to stay motivated and to connect with other English learners, you can click on the link below this video to join me in the Fearless Fluency Club Unlimited. Keep your motivation strong and grow your English level. And this week only, you can get a 55% discount. Click on the link below this video to join us. We are waiting to speak with you. Well, thank you so much for learning English with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye! But wait, do you want more? I recommend watching this video next, where you can start speaking with me today about important daily life conversations like your city, your pets, your job, your weekend plans. Don't wait to start speaking. I'll see you there.